I'm staying. This is gonna be good.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scenes where the actors weren't acting. For this list, we'll be ranking the genuine reactions or performances from movie actors. These could be instances where an actual on-screen injury occurred, or it could be a real emotional reaction to the scene in question. We'll also be allowing unscripted moments where the response in question was to something unplanned or accidental. Since we'll be delving into plot points and behind-the-scenes trivia here, a spoiler alert is now in effect. Did you know all of these scenes? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Dallas and Cherry, The Outsiders.
Some cute redhead, huh? Are you a real redhead?
Matt Dillon's Dallas is admittedly being pretty gross while attempting to put the moves on Cherry Valance in 1983's The Outsiders. However, the actor playing Valance, Diane Lane, can't help but stifle laughter as Dillon unexpectedly falls off his chair. This was a happy accident by Dillon. Happy because it adds an extra layer of depth to the scene that could have potentially felt one note. Co-star C. Thomas Howell seems particularly amused by it all, breaking character with laughter, and even glancing off camera. It's pretty memorable stuff, and a brief moment of levity in a film that's, for the most part, tonally serious.
Get your feet off my chair and shut your trap.
Who's gonna make me, huh?
I'm going to get a coat.
Who, your boyfriend?
Number 9, Chest Waxing, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. This scene from The 40-Year-Old Virgin is a prime example of improvisation turned into an art form.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just your job. Huh? No. That's okay. Let's do another.
That one little patch looks sexy, though.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Steve Carell's decision to actually wax his chest for his scene seemed destined to go off the rails, and off the rails it most definitely goes. The scene works well enough without this behind-the-scenes tidbit, but knowing it's real only makes it that much better.
Sweetie pie hole! Como se llama? No, Kelly Clarkson!
We can't help but cringe and laugh in equal measure as the scene only gets funnier with each rip. Carell's in-the-moment responses add to the energy, while his co-stars going all in with their improvising gives this scene a loose and unpredictable feel.
You know what, guys? This is not a good look for me!
You look like a man-o'-lantern.
Number 8, Pennywise reveal, It.
What happened? What's going on?
I got it. Hold on.
The first reveal of a horror movie monster can be crucial. Perhaps equally important, however, are the responses of our protagonists to said reveal. This is where It Chapter 1 gets so many things right.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Yeah, turn it off! Turn it off!
A promotional feature for the film advertised how director Andy Muschietti and crew kept their young actors away from Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise for as long as possible. This was so the film could capture their real reactions to seeing the clown for the first time. That first time turns out to be the infamous projector sequence, which helps explain why the on-screen results feel so visceral. Number 7, Ear Punch, Fight Club.
What do you want me to do? You just want me to hit you?
Come on, do me this one favor.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Never been to fight. You?
There's something to be said about expecting the unexpected. Brad Pitt had no idea where his co-star Edward Norton was going to strike when the pair was filming this fight scene back in 1998.
This is crazy. You want me to hit you?
That's right.
What, like in the face?
Surprise me.
Fight Club's director David Fincher instructed Norton to really hit Pitt somewhere, so Norton chose the ear.
You hit me in the ear.
Well, Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ow! Christ! Why the ear, man?
Pitt's reaction to the strike was very real, shouting out an expletive before asking his co-star what he was thinking. It honestly feels pretty genuine and not out of character, which makes the whole sequence something like one big happy accident.
It really hurts. Right.
Hit me again.
No, you hit me. Come on.
Number 6, Cracked Rib, First Blood.
What the hell's going on?
What are you doing? We're just supposed to spot him.
Sylvester Stallone is one of those iconic tough guy action heroes. As a result, it comes as no surprise that the very hands-on Stallone might want to do his own stunts. This one from 1982's breakout hit First Blood didn't quite go exactly to plan, however. The fall looks painful, and that's because it was. Sly cracked a rib during the sequence, which saw the actor leap into the path of tangled tree branches. Thankfully, it wasn't a career ender, and Stallone lived on to make many, many more great films. That scream of pain when Sly sticks the landing, however? Yep, totally not acting, and we're certain it wasn't comfortable. Number 5. Head Smash, Foxcatcher.
Just a 3 mark, you get it back.
There was no stunt person and no faking for this scene. There also wasn't any sugar glass for Channing Tatum to ram his head into during this powerful sequence from 2014's Foxcatcher. Instead, the actor makes the decision to amplify the scene to 11 with one fateful decision. Tatum actually smashed a real mirror with his head. The impact was so severe that it not only broke the mirror, but damaged the entire set. Additionally, that blood on Tatum's face is also very real, and a disturbing reminder of the occasional intensity of movie making. Number 4. Back Harness, The Exorcist. The 1973 horror classic The Exorcist features a number of very real reactions from its actors. One was from Jason Miller, whose reaction to getting a face full of pea soup was very real.
Mother's in here with his cash. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
This was thanks to director William Friedkin telling Miller that he was originally going to be receiving said soup attack to his chest area. Elsewhere, the scene where a possessed Reagan McNeil is thrashing around in her bed was supposed to be safe. However, the harness that rigged actor Linda Blair to the bed featured lacing that came loose.
It's burning! It's burning!
Do something, Doctor, please help her!
Please, Mother! We'll make it stop! He's trying to kill me!
Her reaction in the scene was very real, since the broken harness fractured her lower spine, and that's to say nothing of the back injury Ellen Burstyn also suffered on set. Number 3. Aragorn's Injury, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
The Uruks are destroyed. We slaughtered them during the night.
But there were 2 hobbits. Did you see 2 hobbits with them?
Actors often hope they'll be allowed multiple takes from their directors in order to properly analyze their performances for a scene. Viggo Mortensen probably had 1 take too many, however, since the actor actually broke 2 toes while kicking a prop helmet during a scene.
It's one of them belts.
Director Peter Jackson actually used this take in the film's final cut, which features the actual incident in question. Mortensen's harrowing scream and subsequent fall to the ground is the result of the accident, sure, but it also adds so much more pathos to the scene's depressing and hopeless tone. Number 2. The Clock Tower, Project A. Project A is something of a cult classic from Jackie Chan's enviable action filmography. It also features one of the icon's most death-defying stunts. Here, a daredevil fall from a clock tower becomes the stuff of legend, thanks to a little bit of reality. Jackie did not 1, not 2, but 3 different takes of this scene, where he crashes through 2 canopies during a hard fall to the ground. The end results on screen look awful too, and that's because they are awful. Chan nearly broke his neck from the impact you see on screen, as he lands in a way that human beings aren't supposed to land. The fact that he actually still manages to deliver dialogue after the stunt is insane. Before we name our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Box Snap, Pretty Woman, Real Laughter from Julia Roberts.
I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
E.T. reveal, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Drew Barrymore's honest reaction. Spit Take, Fast and Furious 6, The Rock's unscripted diss and reaction.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby oil. I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking.
Breaking Bad wind, The Usual Suspects. Benicio del Toro dealt it, everyone smelt it, and lost it.
Number 3, step forward.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. DiCaprio Keeps Going, Django Unchained.
Who is your little friend? This is Ben.
Is Leonardo DiCaprio's chilling monologue part and parcel for this iconic sequence from Django Unchained? Certainly. What was unplanned, however, was for the actor to pick glass shards from his hand while delivering said monologue. This bit of non-acting was the result of DiCaprio actually slicing up his hand after slamming it down on the table.
Lay your palms flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels of that sawed-off.
This bit of bloodletting was real. However, the moment where DiCaprio then smears some of the red stuff upon the face of Kerry Washington was something different. This was stage blood utilized after DiCaprio had his original wound bandaged up. Still, this bit of trivia doesn't make the scene any less jaw-dropping.
And beat our ass to death with it, right in front of both y'all.
Easy, big fella.
Then we can examine the 3 dimples inside Vermilda's skull. Now, what's it gonna be, Doc? Huh?
Since we'll be delving into plot points and behind-the-scenes trivia here, a spoiler alert is now... a spoiler alert is now in effect.